momentum towards an early runaway.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
To throw on 3rd down. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. But that's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will add to their score.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here's a quick pass, caught outright. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Looking quickly here. Motioning Williams left. They'll throw it here on 1st. Screen here for Gibbs. On the sideline inside the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
That's another quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. stopped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Over the design keeper. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
First and 10, looking to throw. Throws caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. So we're through 1 as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll return to the link right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance. Now they send their back in motion right. Throwing on seconds. He will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions start to fight back with their first points of this game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That was Tyleek Williams in on the play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Y'all got to pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about pacing.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Looking in the air here. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's a throw. Hits his running back. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But when the veteran QB said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Second down pass play coming. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They're throwing it. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Running back sent in motion. He's going to throw it again. It is caught left side. And he's taken down at the 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. They are throwing it again. That one connects. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on first. Pass complete to Gibbs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
So second and 6 awaits on the other side, and we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Still lined up at the 6. Here's second and goal. Throwing it again here. On the move, headed right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Lions make it a one-score game before halftime. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Taken in by Smith. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Throwing it on second down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. It was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It can be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Starting his drive with a design run. That one socked right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working now from the gun. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. He's dropping back to throw. Complete out to the right side. Nice work there to cancel out the penalty and then some. That's 9 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Man in motion here. From the gun on 3rd down. He throws a bullet deep to... He's got it at the 30. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Sticking to the air here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Again to throw on second. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down. The timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They kick the running back in motion. So without a timeout to call, this winds up as a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now. Running back sent in motion. Third and long for him here. Going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple plays, though. 15 seconds left.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
Just a whole different mindset now, Kate, really for both sides. As they go into halftime, more than likely tied, just starting from scratch. Whole new ball game.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. That one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's second down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Well run here from the gun. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Pass play now. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done. Looking to throw on 3rd. Finds him on the slant. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. And as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender. He knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's going to try another deep one here. Cut at the 20-yard line. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
They analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with its short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. On the draw, this is Gibbs. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Quickly out to the right, complete. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Fullback trying to power him across. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Third time's the charm. He gets it again. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group was so close to pulling off the goal line stands, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's a return from the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Ready up. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They're going to throw out of the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Dropping back to throw. He'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Well, that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. Kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Tight end going in motion here. Up the design keeper. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
They send the tight end in motion. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. To the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's a design run. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that can tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
First and goal. Here's Gibbs. So some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Law sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be third and goal.
3 yards. It's now third and goal.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. He's going to throw it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be third and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To the air on third and long. That's Smith on the slant. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense in a hurry up here.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. One's complete over the middle. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
Looking to throw on third and 1. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
A 41-yard attempt.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Now 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Sending the tight end in motion left. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Gibbs. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
To pass on 1st and 10. And he put everything he's got behind it. This is caught inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions double their lead to 14.